So let's get back to working on this project. I was originally planning on working on something else this week. I was wanting to finally continue working on the mini rock crawler project. Now, let's continue working on this thing. The mini, what am I calling this thing? The off-road shifter cart project. Let's start working on getting the radiators installed on this thing, as well as getting the controls installed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to redo the inlets and outlets of these radiators to get it to work for this setup. We're probably going to have to cut this off, and I'm just probably going to go from this directly to the water pump and then have that radiator go also to the water pump. And we're also going to have to cut these off and bend them to where they're facing that way. But that shouldn't be too hard. And that's something we can do later. We don't really need to do it right now. Yeah, there's a little bit of play in the steering, and that's just because of the steering U-joints, but it shouldn't be, it's not that bad. Kind of looks just a little bit goofy with these radiators that I put on here, but there's not much I can do about that. We need radiators on this thing. There's no room in the back. I thought of putting a big square radiator in the front. That's going to look even worse and get, vulnerable to being damaged. So, yeah, these don't look great, but there's not much I can do about that. So something I noticed after tacking the brake caliper on the rear is it's a little bit close to the muffler, so I cut the mount for the muffler and lifted it as far up as it can go. And it still can kind of hit the brake caliper, but I mean, it's only when it's, you know, when the suspension's basically collapsing. Now when it goes straight down, it actually misses it. It's only when it, you know, leans this way and collapses that it actually hits this. And I think it's fine. I mean, all it's doing is just scratching it. It's not breaking anything. Yeah, I think it's fine. So, we got the rear brake caliper installed. We got the handlebars pretty much installed. This is the front brakes. And this is gonna be the clutch. We still need to install the thumb throttle and everything. Now we still need to do the gear shifter and the rear brake master cylinder, but I realized I don't have any master cylinders, so I had to buy some. We'll install that when it gets here. So I guess tomorrow we will start working on stripping the whole thing down and welding the frame together. But let's do that tomorrow because it's getting late and I'm tired. Alright, hopefully I can get this engine out of the frame. Nice. believe I got everything. I need to inspect this whole thing in all multiple directions just to make actually, yeah, missed that little spot right there. See a tiny little spot right there that I missed. But I think for the most part, I got everything. Now, probably should have been wearing a long sleeve for that because, yeah, I can definitely feel a nice sunburn on this arm. Luckily, it's not that bad on this arm because I'm holding the torch with this hand. But, yeah, I can definitely feel a nice welding sunburn on this arm. So, I want to go through the whole frame and just clean off all the welds and everything with this wire wheel on a impact gun. Just kind of helps clean up the frame and make it look a little bit better. So, yeah, today is Saturday, and this is literally all we got done this week. I've been kind of busy with other stuff, trying to figure out, future projects and everything. But yeah, I mean, I normally try to finish these videos on Friday or Saturday, and today is Saturday, and this is literally all we got done. We took it apart and welded it together. Yeah, so this video is probably going to be really short. My bad. That looks a lot better, so now let's work on putting it back together. we got the frame all welded together. We got the rear brake calipers installed, front brake calipers installed, and the radiators installed, which doesn't feel like we got much progress done, I know, but yeah, I've been busy with other stuff, trying to plan future projects. Now, next video of this project, we will hook up everything, hook up the front brakes. We need to install a master cylinder for the rear brakes, hook up the clutch, hook up the gear shifter, however we're going to do that. Haven't really decided yet. Install the wiring, and hopefully this engine runs. But yeah, I'm going to take a little break from this project. We will eventually continue with this thing and see if we can get it running, all that kind of stuff. But I guess for now, I got to end this video here. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see ya in the next video. Alright, so here's a way to test the suspension. Not bad.